Okay. All right, we'll call the Concord Township Board of Trustees September 4th, 2019 meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, roll call.
Mrs. Luda.
Present.
Mr. Malcheski.
Present. Okay, we're going to do a swearing in our full-time fire inspector, huh? Take a picture. Yeah, wait for it. Please raise your right hand. I, Douglas Roth, solemnly swear that I will support
support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
of America, obey the
of
laws
the
of the United States,
United States,
the Ohio Revised Code,
the Ohio Revised Code,
and Concord Township.
and Concord Township.
I will in all respect
I will, in all respect,
strive to complete
the mission
of the Concord Township Fire Department
of the Concord Township Fire Department,
and will faithfully discharge the duties as a Concord Township Fire Inspector.
as a Concord Fire Department.
Connie, come on, try to get a picture with him. We're going to ham it up since Carl's not here. I know Ted needs time to get together for the fall graduation. August 21st minutes.
Have a quiet night.
Connie?
I know.
Nothing,
Be all right.
no problems August 21st?
Nope.
Okay, let's go ahead and pass
We're gonna be
August
running all
21st
night, aren't we?
minutes.
Yeah, I know. It'll be all right.
Elected officials report, Amy Dawson.
All right, thank you, Mr. Malcheski. As of August 31st, we were 67% of the way through the calendar year. The treasury balance for the 19 active funds within the township treasury was $4.8 million. The treasury balance includes $625,000 in funds set aside for specific projects. Year-to-date expenditures are 55% of the amount appropriated for 2019. Revenue received year-to-date is 72%, which does not include the receipt of the second half of our real estate taxes. That money should be received in September. At the next meeting, I will be asking you to consider a resolution for the just totally blanked out, but the amounts and rates as accepted by the Budget Commission for next year. So you'll see that from our tax budget at the next meeting.
Okay.
If anybody has any questions, you can reach my office at 354-7516. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy.
Connie, anything to report?
Not a thing.
Okay, Mr. Dondorfer got stuck in the storm, so he is down south. I've been in a trial, so I have 2 stormwater calls on my phone and 1 garbage in my phone. So we're going to go and address those tomorrow, and I have a feeling I'll be talking to Mr. Rhodes a little bit afterwards, so be ready. Speaking of Mr. Rhodes, how about a department report from the administrator?
Thank you, Mr. Malcheski, members of the board, Mrs. Dawson, members of the public. Just one quick item. Start thinking about cleaning out your file drawers. Concord Township Shredding Day is September 28th. It'll be conducted from 10 o'clock to noon here at Town Hall. Residents may bring up to 3 copy paper boxes of old papers to be shredded. That's it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, Fire Chief.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
For the month of August, we had a total of 234 runs. We had 168 events with 168 EMS events, I'm sorry, with 106 transports. For fire, we had 5 total events, 1 structure fire in Concord, 1 car fire outside of Concord, 3 mutual aid events outside of Concord. We gave mutual aid 27 times and received mutual aid 14 times. From the Fire Prevention Bureau, they did 1 plan review, 13 annual inspections, 5 fire detection system tests, 4 fire protection system tests, 1 complaint, 1 adoption, and 1 consultation. Public Education did 2 Knox box installations and had 4 public education events. With all the schools being open now, we just want to remind everyone of the school bus traffic laws listed per the Ohio Revised Code. Just some basics. Orange flashing lights, be prepared for the bus to stop. Red flashing lights, stop at least 10 feet from the school bus. On a 2-lane road, all traffic must stop no matter which direction you're traveling. And on a 4-lane road with 4 or more lanes, only the traffic moving in the same direction as the bus must stop when the bus stops. Children are dropped off on the same side of the road as their homes so that the kids don't have to cross the street. We have a nice graphic on our Facebook page that shows that pretty well, I think. So thank you for your time this evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Zoning Department, Heather Freeman.
We're not from the service department.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
Heather, you go first.
Heather, yours closer.
All right. Good evening.
You get the 2 Franks over here, threw me off.
Good evening.
I'm with zoning. So during the month of August, the zoning department processed 29 zoning permit applications and collected over just over $3,500 in fees. Of those permits, 7 were for accessory buildings, 6 new fences, 4 decks, 3 additions to single-family dwellings, 3 new single-family dwellings, 2 wall signs, 2 swimming pools, 1 accessory structure, and 1 directional sign. Also, during the month of August, our office received and began investigations on 32 new complaints about potential zoning violations. In addition, we performed 83 site inspections for open zoning permits. Last night, our zoning commission had a public hearing on a zoning map amendment application request to rezone approximately 25 acres of land on Prouty Road from R1 to R3. This hearing has been recessed and will continue again at our October 1st zoning commission meeting at 7 p.m. Next week, the Board of Zoning Appeals will meet on Wednesday evening at 7. There's one old case and 1 new case that will be reviewed. The detailed agenda can be found on the township website. If you have any other questions, feel free to call me or email me. Contact information is on the website at concordtwp.com. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Kraska. I'm sorry.
It's a good thing I made an extra long report tonight because this meeting's going way too fast. Good evening. Well, don't blink. August just passed us by, and we have the fall in full view ahead of us as summers go. The Service Department performed a wide range of activities during the past month, which included our Community Day event and the logistics which went into the before and after. We completed our community-wide crack sealing program for this season after dispensing over 27,000 pounds of mastic sealer in cracks and fissures on 67 township roads throughout the community, as well as our cemetery and Old Stone School parking area. As part of a Lake County stormwater maintenance project, we cleared heavy overgrowth in the Nature Preserve South detention area with a brush hog and redefined the drainage swales within the portion of that detention that has a Concord Township easement encompassing it. In related work, we will also be modifying the outlet and repairing associated outlet structures at the Nature Preserve detention area to maximize its design functionality. Meanwhile, our concrete pavement replacement crew completed work on Andrea Drive and Hunter's Trail, and will be resuming activity in the Mountain Quail area in the coming weeks. This program replaces failed concrete slabs, and often entire intersections within developments. In advance of this school year and the opening of the new elementary school on Concord-Hamden Road, township crews established a pedestrian path beginning on Ironwood Court and connecting it to the new school located within a Concord Township easement and adjoining Concord green space property. What I mean is the area that we crossed with the path was totally within the easement and adjoining Concord Township property. The service department took great care to not disrupt the areas of foliage near the path and were able to not have to cut down any mature trees unnecessarily. Just concluded was another Lake County stormwater project on Winchell Road that replaced the existing storm sewer crossover, which was in failing condition on the outlet side, and further jeopardizing the road integrity with the developing erosion condition on the valley side. This project included a new storm sewer crossover, a drop manhole, and a massive head wall to prevent erosion and calm water flow. Ellison Creek subdivision saw improvements to areas of road which were settling and causing significant dips in the road at several locations. We contracted with Mitchell Construction to mill these areas and asphalt the cross sections to ultimately improve the driving conditions within that development. On Saturday, September 21st, from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m., residents will have the opportunity to drop off brush and yard waste at our service department here on Ravenna Road behind Town Hall. Service department will have personnel on hand to assist residents and help offload brush and yard waste as you arrive at the collection center. Brush dropped off will be chipped and made available to the residents on a first-come, first-served basis. Yard waste is collected and taken to a local recycle center and composted. Only limbs, twigs, and branches no greater than 6 inches in diameter will be accepted. Yard waste will only be accepted in biodegradable bags or small containers that can be dumped. No tree stumps, pallets, contaminated materials, or processed wood such as lumber or railroad ties are accepted. In the meantime, residents are reminded that we are continuing our yard waste drop-off on weekdays at the Service Department garage, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. If you have any questions regarding services provided by our department, or if you have made observations that you want to report to our department, you can find our contact numbers and other related information under the Service Department tab on the Concord website at www.concordtwp.com or call our office directly at 440-350-3225. In closing, whenever possible, please support local farmers by purchasing their produce. It's homegrown and it's good food. They need your support more than ever now. Thank you and have a good evening. And in closing to the chairman, go Browns.
Thanks, Brian.
Big year, big year. All right, Deb, you got a big presentation for us?
I do. Frank said the meeting was going quickly and he had a long presentation. I'm going to try to beat that. It's all good with the good stuff. And Rick, please fire up the PowerPoint. Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. On behalf of the Recreation Department, I'd like to extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone who participated in Concord Community Day. I now invite you to sit back and relax while we briefly relive that special day to celebrate our generous sponsors, donors, and Community Day champions. Saturday, August 10th was a gorgeous day filled with family-friendly fun. Thanks to all of the Concord residents and guests who showed up to celebrate. Their enthusiasm and exuberance really made the day. Congratulations to Concord Township's 2019 Citizen of the Year, Alice Fish. Alice devotes countless hours to the beautification of Concord through her volunteer work with the Garden Club and other endeavors, and is also a volunteer member of Concord's Bicentennial Planning Committee. As Citizen of the Year, we'll see Alice flip the switch that lights the holiday tree at our annual tree lighting celebration on December 6th, and Alice will also frolic with the Easter Bunny at the community egg hunt next April. Congratulations to our frog jump contest winners, Elena, Braxton, and Christian. Their frogs jumped the longest distances, over 13 feet each. These little champions were awarded with official frog jump contest trophies, but their little smiles were the real trophies. Congratulations to Daniel Smith, Nathan Civic, and Andrew Kresick, who were selected as recipients of Community Day Scholarship Awards this year. Each received a $1,000 scholarship sent directly to their universities on their behalf. We wish them the best as they embark on new adventures and go forth to make their way in this world. Thank you to Lake Health and University Hospitals for sponsoring the Community Day scholarships once again this year. Their continued generosity makes the tradition of awarding college scholarships at Community Day possible. Thank you to First Federal Lakewood Bank in Concord for their significant contribution towards sponsoring the bands. We are grateful to all of our generous sponsors and donors whose contributions were absolutely vital to our success. A big thank you and a shout out to our 22 major activity sponsors, including, and bear with me, we promise we'd read the names, Accurate Landscaping, BB Bradley Company, Big Creek Veterinary Clinic, Concord Health and Wellness LLC, Countryside Truck Services, Discount Drug Mart, Hallmark Excavating, Holly's Hearing Aid Center, Hull and Associates, Kennington Electric, Mapleview Country Villa, Paul and Betty Jo Malcheski, Randpack Corporation, Red Wine and Brew, Seaver Security, Sounds of Life Hearing Center, William D. Nelson DDS, Window Nation, and Express Printing. And thank you to over 80 local businesses and individuals who contributed goods, services, and funds that supported the stunning fireworks display and created fabulous gift baskets for our uncorked Chinese raffle. All of our generous contributors are listed in the fall edition of the Concord Grapevine, due in homes this week, and are also listed on the township's website and our social media platforms. And a heartfelt thank you to all of our wonderful volunteers and staff who helped make this event run smoothly. Not only did they do their job, but they did whatever was needed, and that makes them champions in my book. And thank you, trustees, for your vision, leadership, and enthusiastic support of this wonderful community tradition. Thanks for leading our main activities with style and grace. So once again, congratulations to all of our 2019 Concord Community Day champions. But wait, there's more. Your Concord Township Recreation Department has been hard at work planning a warm, pumpkin spicy schedule of fall classes for our residents. Classes starting in September include martial arts for adults and kids, yoga Pilates fusion, a mixed level yoga class, pound, tai chi, some new classes for little ones, move and groove for ages 2 to 3, princess ballet for ages 3 to 5, hip hop and tumble for ages 4 to 6, advanced computer controlled holiday lights, mixed media art, how to talk to your kids so your kids will listen, and listen so your kids will talk. And a slice of Concord, which takes place at our Old Stone School and includes pie. All of these, there are still seats available in all classes, so go online to register at concordtwp.com. There you will also find our entire lineup of classes and events through the end of the year, so please check it out today. Earlier this afternoon, our 55 plus group learned about current senior scams and how to protect themselves and their wallets. Our next 55 plus group gathering will be Wednesday, September 18th, when Scott Dacus, the Executive Director of the Lake County Visitors Bureau, presents Remarkable Lake County and explains his plan to increase awareness of our region through the development and promotion of tourism experiences. Senior socials at the community center occur every first and third Wednesday of the month. They're free, they're entertaining, and a great way to meet new friends. Simply call the recreation department to reserve your treat and your seat. Mark your calendar for our annual Fall Community Garage Sale at the Concord Community Center on Friday and Saturday, September 20th and 21st. If you'd like to sell stuff, just contact the Recreation Department for details. Seller tables fill up quickly, and this is shaping up to be a veritable treasure trove for bargain hunters. So fall is off to a great start, but we're not done with summer yet. Remember those first 2 concerts in June that were rained out? They were rescheduled for September, so I am thrilled to announce the Fall Concerts Because of Summer Rain series. Grab your lawn chairs and maybe a blanket, and enjoy Horse Feathers on Thursday, September 12th, and the Blackjack Gypsies on Thursday, September 19th. Both concerts begin at 7 p.m. at the gazebo at Town Hall. Nick's Gyros, East Coast Custard, and a few jewelry artists will be back as well. And finally, all of this information and the complete listing of fall classes and events can be found on the Concord Township website, including the new Fall 2019 Grapevine. Look for your copy of the Fall Grapevine in your mailbox this week. So thank you again for your time and attention tonight and your constant support of the Recreation Department as we strive to carry out our trustees' vision of promoting a sense of community through engaging and innovative programming. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Okay, Sheriff Liam Bruno. First time that's been spoken in this room.
Yeah. Thanks, sir. Okay, well, I think Frank Karaska did a longer job. Can't put you down, Frank, I'm sorry. August was a busy month. We had 1,216 calls for service. We handled 4 injury accidents, 11 property damage accidents. There were 2 male arrests for domestic violence, 1 for disorderly conduct, and 1 juvenile arrest for domestic violence. 59 alarms we went to. We had 148 business checks, 125 crime preventions. We did 136 warnings in our traffic monitoring, and we did 24 citations. We did find 5 vehicles operating or motorists operating intoxicated. We have lots of investigations going on for assaults, burglaries, disturbances. We handled 1 DOA, 13 domestics, 6 scam reports. So in terms of the seniors being alerted to that, there's a lot of different scams going on. 2 sex offenses, 81 suspicious circumstances, 55 traffic complaints, 18 welfare checks, and 2 weapons complaints. And today we took 1 report, complaint from the Pork Producers of America. They filed an harassment charge against Mr. Rose in his socks. They don't believe poultry is anything to be laughed at, and so we referred it to the prosecutor.
Nice.
That's the end of our report.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, no old business, anything from the audience? Anyone? Come on up.
I'm Mark Falcone, 10185 Page Drive. I would like to thank the Concord Township trustees for their letter of support to Painesville Township in acquiring the Haddon property in order to maintain a green space within western portion of Painesville Township. Numerous township residents have used this green space and ball fields on this site for many years. Excuse me. Also, I feel that returning the property to Painesville Township would be a goodwill gesture by the Painesville Township School Board, since they are seeking over $100 million levy for their Phase 2 initiative, 6 through K, to rebuild John R. and Riverside High School. Again, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, anybody else? Want to vote on August financial reports? Anything you want to report before we vote?
Told that earlier in my report.
Okay,
I move that we approve the August financial report.
I will second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We need to make a decision on the zoning amendment application 0719-1 by Alderman Career Center, as we had a public hearing earlier this evening. This is moving basically 0.947 acres of land that is currently in the Gateway Business District to the R1 Residential District. This is abutting the current Auburn Career property. If that does pass, that will have to go to the Board of Zoning Appeals at a later date when they formalize a different plan.
I move that we approve the amendment to rezone.
I will second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, we gotta do roll call.
Roll call vote.
Mrs. Luda?
Yes.
Mr. Malczewski?
Yes. I've only been staring at the whole time.
And Mr. Dondorfer was absent.
Right.
Okay, future meetings and announcements on September 11th. 7 p.m. we'll have the BZA meeting in Town Hall. On Thursday, September 12th at 7 p.m., we have the Summer Concert Series Fall Edition, correct?
Right.
And then Wednesday, September 18th at 6:30, we have the trustees' office hours, and 7:30, the trustees' meeting. Anything we go to the order?
That's it.
Okay. All right, we'll close the meeting. Thank you.
So, anything of that?